Welcome to the effects of irrigation on central Kansas crop growth.
I'm Ryder Greenman.
I'm Delaney Davis.
And I'm Sean Morgan. So you may be wondering, what is irrigation? Irrigation is the artificial application of water to land or soil to support crop growth, primarily through man-made systems that supplement rainfall. There are multiple types of irrigations that we are going to be going over. First off, we have sprinkler irrigation. This is a method of applying water to the soil which mimics natural rainfall, distributing it through a system of pipes that spray water into the air through sprinkler heads. Next, we have drip irrigation. Drip irrigation is a highly efficient method of watering plants because it delivers water directly to their roots through a network of tubes, pipes, and emitters. Next, we have surface irrigation. Surface irrigation is an ancient method where water is applied and distributed over the soil by gravity, commonly using gravity-fed systems like furrows, or basins, or border strips. Next, we have subsurface irrigation, which is not typically used in central Kansas, but we decided to add it anyway. Subsurface irrigation is a method that delivers water directly to the plant's root zone by burying a system of tubes and pipes below the soil surface, as you see here in this picture, and then a kind of diagram of that happening here.
This is water quality. Water quality is a measure of a body of water's chemical, physical, and biological characteristics evaluated against specific standards for its intended use. It's essential for the health of ecosystems and humans, determining the safety of drinking water and suitability for recreation, agriculture, and other purposes. This is a water quality triangle. Tier 3, that's the good water. It's extraordinary and has no discharges. Tier 2.5 is like A-okay. Not great. Tier 2 is the baseline, but it's also probably brown. And this is, don't drink it. So, effects of water quality in agriculture. Poor water quality effects would be damaging crops and soil quality, introducing diseases, reduced crop growth, contaminating soils with salts and heavy metals, and then extraordinary water quality has healthy crops and livestock effects, improved soil health, high yields, greater food security, and it helps reduce irrigation costs.
Here we have the High Plains Aquifer. So what is the High Plains Aquifer? Essentially, it's a massive underground network of water burying rock and sediment. It covers about 174,000 square miles across 8 states in the central United States. It's a primary source of irrigation and drinking water throughout that entire region. It includes major components such as the Ogallala Aquifer, which is very popular, the Great Bend Prairie, and the Equus beds. And below are just some illustrations of how an aquifer might look underground. So depletion of the aquifer, it's depleting at a rate of only about 0.5 to 1.25 feet per year, depending on location. The southern regions of the aquifer have a higher drain rate than the northern regions. And this illustration, again, is just showing the water level changes throughout the areas. An important question why we should care. If a depletion occurred, it would cause the United States ag production to decline and also cause the water prices to increase. In addition to that, severe economic and environmental consequences would likely be the result, affecting a large portion of the population of the United States.
There's some different viewpoints. Some positive viewpoints we've got here are greater yield stability, climate change mitigation, economic benefits, and better crop quality. Some negative viewpoints are environmental pollution from nutrient runoff, water depletion over time, and waterlogging.
Given the current High Plains aquifer depletion rate, which is unsustainable, targeted, efficient irrigation for agricultural use in central Kansas, it can still be justified. Based on a K-State research and extension article, irrigation use will support high crop yields and help farmers protect their farm income. PubMed's article also supports irrigation. The text says that irrigation helps with state economic stability. K-State's article on the 5 critical issues also supports and highlights that irrigation would help mitigate drought and extreme heat impacts on crops.
In conclusion, instead of constant irrigation, modified irrigation schedules should be implemented to help the High Plains aquifer sustain its pumping levels, because when it is managed carefully, irrigation can help crops withstand high heat and drought and maintain the farm's income and broaden Kansas's economy. As well, irrigation remains a valuable tool and resource for agriculture stability in Kansas. However, it's only beneficial to the source itself if strategies are implemented to preserve the aquifer as much as possible for the generations to come.
So our references that we used were the K-State Tuesday newsletter, Kansas Farm to Food Connections, Circle of Blue, Farmanaut, Kansas State Research and Extension, KSUR, KU's Kansas Groundwater, and Public Med.